Hello, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. If you are new here, my name is Danny and I create content on all things green beauty, and this video is going to be so much fun. I decided that I would go ahead and create a holiday makeup look with Christmas coming along and the holidays, and I just thought that it would be fun. So I'm kind of going for like, you know, that traditional like Christmas or holiday makeup look with the red lip color, but then also like a gold type of eyeshadow look. So if you are interested in seeing how I created this look, definitely keep on watching. And also if you are new here and you do like clean beauty content, it would mean so much to me if you would go ahead and subscribe to my channel, and also don't forget to hit that notification bell so that you don't miss it when I post new videos. Alright you guys, so let's just go ahead and get right to the video. Alright, so to start off, I'm gonna take the Ilia Beauty. This is their True Skin Serum Concealer. I do have it in two shades. The first shade I have is Yucca SC2, and then the second shade I have is Chicory SC1. So SC1 is lighter than SC2. I typically like to use this lighter one under my eyes, and then I'll use the one that's a little bit closer to my skin tone, just to spot conceal. So I'm going to start off with that shade SC2, and I'm going to apply this to the areas where I need a little bit more coverage, just those spots where I have blemishes, because I do have quite a bit of hyperpigmentation. So I'm just going to apply that on those areas. And then I'm going to just let that sit for a little bit, and I'm going to apply the lighter shade under my eyes. And normally I don't apply too much concealer under my eyes, because if I apply a lot, I do find that it does look pretty cakey. So I just do a little bit and then blend it out. And if I want to get a little bit more coverage, I will add a little bit more. Now for foundation, I'm going to take the Ilia True Skin Serum Foundation. I really do like this foundation. I did do a review, wear test, and a demo of this foundation a while back. I will link it in the description box below if you are interested. But I do really like this foundation. I haven't used it for a while. And I am planning on doing a full face of Ilia Beauty soon, because I did talk to the brand recently, and they very kindly sent me over some products so that now I can do this video for you guys. So I will have that coming soon if you are interested in keeping your eye out for that. So I'm just gonna dab this all over my face. And I'm just going to start off by blending this out with this brush, just because I find that when I use a brush, it does help to give a little bit more coverage, and I want that. So after I do this, I am going to blend it in with a sponge just to help give it a more seamless look. Because this foundation, I don't think it has full coverage. It's kind of a light to medium coverage in my experience with the hyperpigmentation that I have. So it does take a little bit of building up to get the coverage that I want, and using a brush definitely helps to get that coverage. This is looking pretty dewy right now. I'm just going to go in with the sponge now to really blend it out. Now I do really like how this looks on the skin. It looks really pretty and skin-like. It doesn't look cakey. It does look quite oily right now, but I am going to set it with some powder. But it definitely is kind of a luminous, dewy type of foundation. There still are some marks poking through, but I think that's pretty good. I might go in with a little bit more concealer just to add a little bit more coverage. Actually, yes, I am going to do that. So I'm just going to go ahead and apply this concealer back to the areas where I want more coverage. Alright, so now I need to set my face because it's looking a little bit crazy and dewy right now. So to set my face, I'm going to use the Vapour Beauty. This is their Perfecting Powder Pressed, and I really like this powder, the setting powder. I've been using this a lot recently. Like, this is my go-to setting powder recently. It just looks really nice on the skin. It doesn't look heavy, and it does a really good job at setting the makeup. And honestly, I do think that this does help my makeup last longer. I just find that when I use this, my makeup does seem to kind of just stay put better and look more fresh for longer. I'm gonna apply the same powder to the under eye area. And I'm also gonna put this on the eyelids. Alright, so now for the eyes, I'm going to start off, and I'm using the Ilia Beauty The Necessary palette in the warm nude version. And I'm just going to take this shade right here. It's called a Line Up. And I'm going to take a little bit of this and just kind of dab this onto the outer area of the eye. Just like that. And then I'm just going to start blending out. And it might look a little bit crazy at first, but I am gonna continue to blend it. I'm just doing the same thing on the other eye. Alright, so now that I've got that down, I'm actually going to take a smaller brush and take the same shade and then just run this across the lower lash line. Next, I'm going to take this shade right here, which is this really pretty like gold bronzy type of shade, or it's more like a bronzy type of shade with a little bit of like shimmer in it. I'm just going to start kind of applying this to the lid. I could just use my fingers, but I'm just going to use this brush. Okay, I know that the shadow looks a little bit messy. We are going to clean that up. This all looks a little bit crazy. So now I'm going to take this champagne color right here. It's called Cocoon, and I'm just going to kind of apply this to the middle of the eyelid. And then I'm also going to take this same shade, Cocoon, and I'm going to apply this to the inner corners of the eyes to give it that highlight. And then I'm also going to apply this to the brow bone. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and move on to eyebrows. And for eyebrows, I'm using the Plume Brow Pomade in the shade Ashy Daybreak. So this is actually like my first time using this. I used it actually one other time, so I'm still fairly new to using this product. It's just a little sample that I have. And I'm just going to go ahead and do my eyebrows. So now I'm going to go ahead and apply bronzer. And for bronzer, it shouldn't be a surprise if you've been watching my channel. I'm going to use the Lilah B bronzer. I love this bronzer. It's so beautiful. And I'm just going to kind of swirl it in here, tap the excess off, and bronze up the face. For blush, I'm going to use the Ilia Beauty Color Haze Multi Matte Pigment in the shade Waking Up. Now the shade is really, really pretty, and it's kind of like a nude beige type of shade. I'm just going to go ahead and just dab this onto the cheeks. And I like to blend this in with my fingers. I feel like that gives it the best appearance, helps it to blend in the best just with the warmth of your fingers, and also just kind of helps it to look the most skin-like. Using a sponge works too, but I kind of just find that the sponge takes off a little bit of the product and absorbs a little bit of it, so I do like to use my fingers instead. I'm gonna go back to the eyes, and I'm gonna apply the Ilia Beauty. This is their Clean Line Gel Liner, and I have it in the shade Dusk, which is this brown shade. And I'm gonna apply this to both the upper lash line and also the lower lash line. Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and curl my eyelashes and then apply mascara. For mascara, I'm using the Ilia Beauty Limitless Lash Mascara. This is like my favorite mascara right now. I absolutely love it. It's so beautiful. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that off camera. Alright, so now I want to add some highlight, and for highlight I'm using the Ilia Beauty Liquid Light Serum Highlighter, and this is in the shade Astrid, which is this really pretty like rose gold color. Alright, so now we need some lipstick. So for lipstick, I'm going to go ahead and use the Kosas. This is their Weightless lip color in the shade Fringe. It's this really pretty, almost like brick red shade, and I just think that this is perfect for the holidays. Alright you guys, so this is the finished makeup look. I really like how it came together. I think that it's just so fun and perfect for the holidays. So I really hope that you guys enjoyed it and liked it. So if you did, please let me know by giving me a thumbs up. And if you would like to see even more clean beauty content from me in the future, I would absolutely love it if you would go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Thank you all so much for watching, and I hope to see you all in my next video. Bye guys.